Hi, today we're talking about 5 mistakes you could be making if you are approaching Pinterest ads like Facebook ads. Hi, my name is Carrie from KARRIE Digital. I am a Pinterest and digital marketing strategist. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I help you make more money with less hustle using Pinterest. So this whole video was inspired by some conversations that I've had recently with some 5- and 6-figure entrepreneurs that basically have become very dependent on Facebook ads. And so starting last year when Facebook had the great Facebook shutdown before the election, and you may have friends like in your Facebook feed, like, oh my God, my ad account got shut down. And so like entrepreneurs, you'll see, oh, I made like so much money. And I think they think that Facebook is like a faucet where you just turn ads on and off and make a ton of cash. But then when that faucet gets shut down, you have no more cash. And so that is really what brought a lot of people to me in the last 6 months. And so these are mistakes or thoughts that people have, and they're not going to serve you. I'm a big fan of organic traffic, and that is basically, I started with Pinterest 5 years ago when I started my business. It is still a huge traffic driver for me, the SEO factor being part of it, as well as with Pinterest, you can create a pin and then repin, and they just live out there forever. Unlike like Facebook ads, for example, you turn them off and you stop paying, they go away. Pinterest ads, they do last because they're pins, and then they're just multiplied. And so when you turn off your Pinterest ads, your pins are still floating around. So that's one of the reasons why I love like Pinterest all the way around, whether you're doing organic or Pinterest ads. But let's get started with number 1 is mindset. Expecting Pinterest ads to be fast and expecting big results fast. That's not even true in Facebook ads. It does take time to test creative and come across like those good performing audiences and creative and whatever. Pinterest is, very similar to Facebook in that way, that you do have to test, you need to find good creative, but just Facebook works faster and Pinterest does not. And so if you have that mentality of looking for quick results, Pinterest is not the right place for you. Number 2, with that same mindset, is throwing more money at ads does not get you better results any faster, or get you better results faster. Facebook takes at least 3 days, I think, maybe longer now with this iOS thing, and like analytics are a little wonky, but to get feedback, to find out whatever you're testing, are you getting good results? It can happen in as little as 3 days. Pinterest takes a minimum of a week, but I really suggest at least 14 days before you start actually tweaking your ads to let Pinterest do its thing. Number 3, now I'm just going to try them. I'm just going to dabble. In Pinterest ads, they look deceptively easy to set up. It's not rocket science to actually set them up. You can get a YouTube tutorial, or if you are on Pinterest, and you'll come across blog posts that help you set up a Pinterest ad. But what do you do after? You can get them set up, but then when you look at the results and at the analytics, it's like, are they good? Are they getting better? I didn't make any sales. Is there hope? There's all these kinds of questions that come up in people who think that I'm just going to try it like you do on Facebook. Oh, I'm just going to throw some money in 3 days. It'll be like, oh, okay, if I made some sales, great. Pinterest does not work that way. Chances are that they're setting up ads, and then they lack the strategy and the what to do next. And so just trying it doesn't work. Number 4, set it up and forget it. And so now if I work with an entrepreneur who is, okay, I get it, Pinterest is a long game, I'll commit to 30 days. And so they'll set up their ad and set it and forget it. And then they'll open their account 3-4 weeks later, and it's, oh, okay, I didn't make that many sales, or it was like, okay, that was disappointing, or again, they don't know really what they're looking at. And so you cannot just set it and forget it. As I mentioned previously, at least 7 to 14 days before you can start making decisions as to what to do next. You just need to know how to read your analytics and then learn what's the next step. And they still, whether you throw a lot of money in it to think, okay, I'm going to get results, or set it and forget it, you still need to know how to read your analytics. You still need to have a strategy. You still need to know what to do next. That does not change. And so that is why I recommend working with a Pinterest ad strategist, because a lot of that information you cannot piece together just from watching a video or Googling things and having a cohesive strategy. Number 5 is to the other extreme, is making changes too quickly. And so again, this works with Facebook. You can, easily run a campaign 3 to 5 days and you're like, okay, that ad creative doesn't work, or this audience doesn't work, and you can change those things on the fly. The opposite is true on Pinterest. It is what I like to do, especially for creative, for example, because Facebook, really is trying to catch somebody in their feed, grab them in their feed. And so like bright images and witty text grab someone, and then they want to go on and get that impulsive buy. With Pinterest, what I like to do is you start with 3 to 4 images, and then I set up the campaign and let Pinterest do its thing. 7 to 14 days later, I like to go back and see which creative is attracting people. You're going to see that in the click-through rate of people either liked it or they didn't like it, and then you can start tweaking from there. Or if people see like good results, they're like, oh great, so I can go from $10 and I can like double my ad spend. So I can go from like $20 to $40 to $60, and I'm going to get like double the results, and it's going to just come faster. And this isn't the case with Pinterest. Its algorithm is somewhat finicky. And I know this is true in Facebook too. Like, you cannot just like double your budget. There's an algorithm that you have to feed, and Pinterest is the same way. So when you see results, great. Let's start optimizing and increasing your budget, but you cannot do that too quickly. Or if ads aren't performing, you should turn them off, switch the creative, and try again. But give it some time. Don't just like 3 to 7 days, below CTR didn't work, changing up the ads. I compare Pinterest ads to fine cheese or wine, where it gets better with age. Once you have that one image, that one piece of creative that people are really clicking on, then go with it. Ads, after a while, there is such a thing as ad fatigue. The CTR will start going down, and like your audiences, that they have frequency in Pinterest ads, so that it'll show that your ads are getting old, and then that's time to change it up. But for the most part, Pinterest gets smarter with age. As people click on it, Pinterest gets smarter, and they will find that audience and serve your creative up in front of those people to get even more, whether it's email signups or sales to a product. And so you want to let it ride and like slowly increase the budget and really start to optimize for the conversion, and don't do it too fast. So those are my 5 mistakes that people often tend to make. They'll make these mistakes and then they'll come to me and they'll be like, can you help? And so I'm like, okay, of course I can. So if you want to work together, I will drop a link below. You can book a call and we can see if we're a good fit to work together. If you are a DIYer and want some like hand holding and eyes on your ads and want some walkthroughs, stay tuned. In like the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have an announcement from that perspective. To subscribe below for new videos that come out on Tuesdays, and leave a comment or question below. I do read all the comments, so please be nice. And if you have a question, your question might get answered by the next YouTube video. Thanks a lot.